It's 7:03 on Friday, October 25th. We are in the 40s, even some high 30s out there, going up to near 70 later. Good morning, I'm John Aaron.
I'm Michelle Basch. Our top local story, a shooting in Anne Arundel County leaves 2 people, including a teenager, hurt. Police tell WTOP that shooting in Severn was a result of a fight during a large gathering on Tomlinson Court just after 6 last night. A 16-year-old boy is in critical condition. A 38-year-old woman was treated for a minor injury. Police say at least 16 people were gathered when that fight started.
The companies behind the cargo ship that brought down Baltimore's Key Bridge will be paying up. WTOP's Scott Gelman says they've agreed to turn over more than $100 million.
The settlement comes just over a month after the Justice Department filed the lawsuit. The money will be used to cover the cost of clearing the channel and reopening the Port of Baltimore. The Justice Department says those efforts included removing about 50,000 tons of steel, concrete, and asphalt from the channel and the Dolly cargo ship itself. Benjamin Miser, a principal deputy associate attorney general, says the settlement makes sure American taxpayers don't have to pay for the cleanup. The settlement, though, doesn't include cash for rebuilding the Key Bridge, but Maryland has filed a claim to get funding for that. This lawsuit is also separate from those tied to victims' families or companies who argue their businesses were affected by the port being closed. The ship struck Baltimore's Key Bridge in March, and 6 construction workers ultimately died. The port reopened in June. Scott Gelman, WTOP News.
Election 2024 on WTOP. Which issues are most important to Virginians deciding who to vote for president? WTOP's Lynn Bowie is asking them.
Abortion is a top election issue.
A big thing is just female rights, so protecting my rights as a woman is going to be probably my number one.
I am definitely pro-life. Being able to speak what we really want for our families and for the future is very important.
The economy is a priority.
The most important issue is inflation.
There are concerns about foreign policy.
There are some things that are going on in the world that we have no control of, like the war in Israel. Neither candidate can do anything about that.
And fears that democracy is at risk.
Avoiding a dictatorship. Once that's done, then we can work on all the other issues that are affecting us.
In Arlington, Lynn Bowie, WTOP News.
Health concerns over the water supply are why the Office of Personnel Management has closed its main building in D.C. Federal News Network's Drew Friedman has details.
OPM employees who normally work in the headquarters building in Washington, D.C. are being asked to telework for the time being. That's after Legionella bacteria were discovered in a small number of the building's water fixtures, according to the agency. OPM officials say the maximum telework posture comes out of an abundance of caution while they gather more information on the situation. The agency says at this time it's not aware of any Legionella-related health issues impacting OPM employees. The OPM headquarters building is the only location currently impacted. All other OPM offices are operating as usual. Drew Friedman, Federal News Network.
The bacteria can cause Legionnaire's disease, a potentially deadly illness. The same bacteria was found in August at the Federal Trade Commission's D.C. headquarters.
If you're walking around in designer shoes, beware. WTOP's Valerie Bonk says local police are warning thieves are targeting certain brands.
Some sneakers can come with a hefty price tag, and that's attracting thieves in local neighborhoods. Dior, Louis Vuitton, and Balenciaga are among the sneaker brand names DC police say are being targeted. These shoes range in price from $600 to $1,200 and are especially a danger for teens wearing them while walking alone. Police say you might want to leave them at home or carry them in a secure bag if you're walking a local street. You should try to walk in groups and use main roads as well as lit paths. They also warn to be careful about posting about those designer shoes on social media, especially in real time, as thieves may be watching to find their next target. Valerie Bonk, WTOP News.
Coming up, new car prices are down, interest rates are down, but monthly payments are up. We'll explain why that's happening. Traffic and weather in 30 seconds.